Now swing the club back and forth, but think that you are having a rope in your hand.
It feels so different.
It's heavier. The head is heavier. So that's why if you don't move your body, just try to use the arms, then your body shakes. You have to use the legs to control the whole thing. At the end, the club goes here. It's really unstable here. You go flat here and then going up like this. You have this motion. Instead, one motion, let it go this level here. Instead of keeping the club high up here, it has to go this way. Because if you use a rope swing, rope will wrap here. But this one, it cannot go down this much here. So it'll slide along the shoulder line here. So you have to, again, if you rotate the arms and club around the spine axis, then it'll go here, along this line here, instead of up here. So hands shouldn't go low and then the club is lifted like this, but rather hands should go a bit higher so that you can really keep the club here. You have to pay attention to the motion of the club. The goal here is have consistent motion of the club around. So relax your wrist. Relax your wrist. Remember, we want to have this supination, pronation. If you really relax the wrist, then you can feel the motion, and then you can let the club head go along here. But if you hold it tight, then it will affect the club head motion. The goal is to move the club head along the plane, back and forth, and then relax the wrist a little bit, and also you have to allow supination, pronation of the forearm to make a natural movement. Easy movement, all the way. Swing. Still going this way here. Try to keep this close to your chest here, then turn this way here instead of, you're going this way, instead come this way. Yes. This side was good, but the other side was too low. That's why it always affects this motion here. You have to adjust the both.
Is it better high?
No, you are not going to a certain position. We're talking about this continuous motion here. You're not going to a certain position, but you just let the club head go all the way to this position. Then whatever body posture you have is, you are there. Instead of trying to assume certain body position here, pay attention to the club head position. Let the club head go to this target position here. This is what you need to find, instead of intentionally try to go to certain position here. Okay. The club head motion. Let the club head go here to this position. Now this is what you need. Okay, it's a club head centric perspective. Relax your wrist and the hands, and also your arms, but keep the arms in front of your chest. Okay, and then nicely move the club, and then make sure you have a good planar motion. Still in the downswing, your left shoulder is too high, and then you're going this way. You try to, you again, assume go to the top of action. But here, is it reverse pivot posture? From here, so the club has to come this way here, all the way here. From here, when you turn the body, let the club go, and then you have to come this way. Okay, more this way, instead of lifting it up. Yeah. Okay, feel it this way. Yeah. So come here and then down and then. Still this way. So in order to do that, this side, the right side should be a bit higher. If this is low, from the beginning you already have bias here. It should be a bit higher and then try to go a bit lower here. this. So let's go to top. Let's go to top. You see, you have this is crossover. The head is here. Go all the way. Turn more. You have to keep the clip here, not here. Here, and then left side should be lower. Going to this position along this line here. From here, just to come this way here. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then turn this nicely, then you'll go here.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you start, first you should not have too low a position here. And also, let the hand go around your body instead of dropping it here. And then let the club head go. Club head go here. At the end, use the wrist and the forearm actively, and then let it throw here. Just to throw this way instead of, you have to let it go here. This motion gives good speed of the club head. To the club head. So let it go. Use the wrist at the end. Again, the hand is low and the club head is high, and there is a crossover. From there, all you can do is swing like this. You have to bring the hands higher in the backswing. Wait. Again, go to the backswing, top backswing. Bring the hands higher, and then you have to drop this here. Let me do this. Remember, in the backswing, your goal is not to go to this position here. You have to move the club head, maintain the club head motion, and then to this position here. Okay? When you have a fast motion from here, club head motion goes all the way here. You have to let the club head go around your body to this position instead of lifting the arms here. Why?
I think about like the rope. Right.
Yeah, the rope, but particularly the rope, you cannot control this.
Mm-hmm.
So then the rope automatically goes here. The reason why we practice with the rope is to eliminate your intentional manipulation here. The same thing. Relax the wrist a little bit. Your goal is to preserve this club head motion all the way here instead of going to certain position here.
Okay. Just like the
Forget about the position you want to go. Rather, preserve the club head motion all the way. It'll go here. You have to feel this posture here. Club head centric. Relax your wrist and the arms. Make sure you feel the motion of the club head. Even from the beginning, when you lift this, you're going flat here. So when you go in the backswing here, instead of just lifting the arm here, rather let the club head go around. Even in the backswing, initial backswing, you have to use the wrist motion here, and then let the club head go to this position. Use the wrist actively,
okay.
and then create the club head motion along the swing plane.
Okay.
Keep swinging back and forth. And here, as you swing, as you repeat the swing, during this process, you have to adjust the swing plane. You have to pay attention to how the club is moving. You are the only one who can sense the motion of the club and then adjust the plane. As you repeat the swing, you should adjust it. So as you repeat, it becomes more consistent. Still, although the swing plane is still outward, but at least it is more consistent as you repeat. Always the first one, you just go here.
Yeah.
You have to intentionally change this, because what happens in your actual swing, if you go from here, you will always go here. So even at this stage, the first one you have to throw instead of just bring it here. have active club motion from the beginning. You have to intentionally change all this. So I will make it a bit easier. Okay? So instead of going this way, when you start this motion, go this way first and then bring this. And now as you go this way, make it flat. Go flat and then start from there. Then you'll automatically adjust to this. Oh, it's really stiff. It's really stiff. Because your hands are low and you are lifting the club like this. Instead, if you want to make this flat, you have to go this way. Do not drop the hands too much. You have to keep the club this way here. Instead of
On top, okay.
yeah. You have to be aware of what you're doing. Yes. And then this motion here. This motion is important. This here. Mm-hmm. Still you try to manipulate it here. You have to feel the inertia of the club here. Then it'll be as simple as this one here. If you relax, and let's do this. Hold the club with the 3 fingers each. Okay. Release the ring finger and the pinky here. Then you have 6 fingers here, and then closely together here. Then it's hard to manipulate this. So you have to let the club head go. This way you will be able to eliminate the manipulation. So 3 fingers each. So it's hard to control that, right? Mm-hmm. Then you have to use the momentum of the club and then maintain the motion. Swing back and forth continuously. This way first. Trigger first. Can you feel the motion of the club head better now?
It's the same.
Don't worry about me. You have to feel it. Can you feel the motion of the club head better with that?
Yes. Okay.
Because you're only using 6 fingers, so you cannot manipulate the club motion. That means you have to really work with the club. Mm-hmm. And then as you swing, make sure you are moving the club along this plane you have in the image. Mm-hmm. Turn the shoulder more, use the shoulder turn and throw. If you use the body, then it'll be even easier because your arms are not doing much. Your arms are simply holding the club. Most of the work is done by the body. Throw, and particularly on this side, flip, actively flip. So try to swing this way. I'm here. No, it's going that way. This way. You have to move the club head this way. No. That's why you have to consciously control the motion. If you repeat the same motion, it will never change. You should have the intention to move the club head toward me. Yes? Oh, no, the wrist is too rigid. Relax and then bring the hands a bit closer to the body so you can easily turn the body. More this way.
More.
Yes. So you have to bring the hands a bit more in here and then let it go. Instead of, if the hands go out and try to flip, still it'll go outward. You have to change the way you move the hands. Again, if it's a low on this side, you will not be able to turn this way, that way. You have to bring this a bit higher. Here, if you want to turn this more this way, you have to keep it higher on this side and then bring down. But if this is low here, you cannot do this. You will naturally go that way. bring the hands a bit higher on this side, and from there, let it go here and then turn around this way instead of bringing down here. Go out in front of your body. Here, go out and then turn this way. You have to keep the shoulder a bit lower. Ah, because your downswing posture here, if you go this way, you cannot turn here. That you have to control. You have to have the intention to move the body that way. Yes, and then let the club head go. Again, continuous motion. Let it go all the way, let it go all the way. In the backswing, let it go all the way, and turn. So let me recall this. It is because of your the end position in the backswing. I want you to go to more the reverse pivot posture, okay? I will record this and then show you what you're doing. Okay, ready, have continuous swing, ready, go. Have good gaze control so that you don't lose the balance. Okay, this is why you need to know what you're doing. More than anything, you need to what you're doing here. Oh. Have good gaze control so that you don't lose the balance. Swing. And then at the end of backswing, here your hand is going too low here in the backswing. You are unconsciously doing this. You are not trying to change this. That's why you are repeating the same thing here. Again. At this position, your hand is low and also coming down low here. That's why the club is going more outward. In the backswing, you are going low here and also coming down low here. You have to, because you want to change the whole plane more this way here, right? Because you keep swinging that way. You want to rotate the whole swing this way, then you have to go a bit higher position, and then bring the hands more this way to make this happen. But if you repeat the same hand motion, even though you want to go this way, you cannot. Again, the image is currently your swing is going this way here. Okay? You want to rotate the whole thing more this way, inward, this way. Then you have to go here and then turn this way. Go here and turn this way. Yes. Oh, already you went low.
I'm trying to go high.
Yeah. Go slow here. So from here, we'll go more this way here. To come down, and you have to bring more this way. But you always go flat here. From the beginning. So that's why I said always go from this side. And then you intentionally bring this a bit flat here, and then flip here. Flat, and then let it go here. Lift the hands up, and you can do this supination. Supination and the lifted hands, then the club head will be low enough. In the backswing, you have to have a supination motion here. Okay? But with that, you can easily bring the hands up here. Supination.
It's going slower.
No.
It's still flat.
You have to go up like this. You have to have supination of the, yeah, try to have that. Then when your shoulder turned 90 degrees, then club is right in the right direction. Okay? So during the backswing, I said you have to introduce this motion. So go this way here. More. Yeah, intentionally going a bit more here. Then when your shoulder turns here, now the club is pointing to the target here. So you have to have a good supination motion. But that will be probably the key. And then in the backswing, during the backswing, your body is inclined this way, going this way, then always it goes low. Reverse view. From here to directed to the reverse view posture here. But the bottom line is, in order to overall control the motion, your club head has to go a bit higher here. It's not just the hand position, but your club head has to go a bit higher here. Okay, from here, down and then go low here. You have to create this motion in order to adjust the things. So currently, your connection is a lot better, but still what you cannot control is it's always going outward here. Then what happens if you have good impact, it will give you a block shot. Or if you try to intentionally do this, it will give you a low hook. Okay? So that's why we need to adjust the swing plane. In order to do that, you have to intentionally move the club the way you want.
I feel like a bit I keep trying to raise it, but it's not.
And then make sure you turn this way here. The swing plane is too steep yet, but instead let it go forward more here. If it goes forward more, then it's easy to turn this way. But if it keeps coming down here, then it goes up here. Here, go around. Bring the club around your body, not down. Drop it. Rotate it about the axle, okay?
Still.
When it hits the ground, then it's the low point is, if this is the target, the low point occurred here, you hit the ground here. Here, this is as simple as this. Just to turn around here. Keep just a turn around motion here instead of dropping.
I think I have an idea.
Okay, so.
I'm gonna try something. Baseball?
Yeah. But keep it low on this side
Yeah.
instead of lifting up.
I'm just trying to.
It's a baseball swing here, but bring this low here. Oh, still, overall it's a flat, but still it's outward because you're dropping this side. Here.
I'll keep it low on the left side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So high.
So on this side, you have to bring your hands a bit lower here. Still is a steep. After a steep swing plane, if you try to do this, it's too late. You have to let the hands and the club go more in front of your body, out, and then bring the hands a bit lower here so that you can flip it here.
Okay.
As I said, instead of from here, instead of moving the body and then dropping here, you have to turn around like this. You have to turn around.
On the backswing.
Here, turn around. Even if your hands are a bit low here, if you let the hands go in front of your body here, then you'll be able to turn around. But because from this low position, you're dropping the hand down. That's why from the beginning it's going downward. Because of the momentum, if the club goes down here, it'll maintain this motion, then it goes up here. So you have to let it go around the body here. Try to swing around instead of dropping this side. And then even on this side, when you flip this, but still the hands are too high, bring the hands, go up here. So on the way down, keep the hands close to the body. You have to turn the whole body to go this way here. Okay? Instead of letting the hands go away from your body. You have, yes, And then let it go. The connection is a lot better, so you got away from that, from your initial swing. However, you keep swinging this way. So use the wrist motion, let it go this way. Yes. And then when you do this, if you let the hands go away from your body, then it's always high here. You have to keep it here. Yes, yes, yes. Lift it again. So try to even, then the position here, try to swing more this way here, not hitting this. Go here. Yeah. Or go back, go back. Go back and then lean forward more. Lean forward more and then aim that T here. Maintain that position and the swing. Again. Use a continuous motion. Back and forth, continuous motion, back and forth. Here, Stephen, it's not about swinging hard, but controlling the head motion here. So from this position, as you swing, let it go, let it go, let it go. And as you swing, you want to maintain that the plane you want instead of swinging hard. Okay? Without having a lot of action here, still you can move the end of the club fairly fast.
Okay.
Like a rope. So it's not about, because you already try to do this dropping here, but the key is moving the club head around the body the way you want. You have to have correct image of the club head motion, and then adjust things so that you can really make that happen. Go back a bit more. Yeah. Keep swinging. And then when you lose the balance, as you repeat swing, when you lose balance, there are two possible reasons. One, you don't have good gaze control. If your gaze goes all the way here, you get dizzy. Another possibility, because it's all arm driven here, your legs are not doing much. That's why you cannot maintain the stability. So as you swing back and forth, we really have to use the legs to repeat this motion. Keep swinging. In the backswing, go a bit faster, Use the club head. Oh, no. That's out of control. See, when you go faster, but still it's club head motion, but still you have to maintain the stability. It's not about rigorous body motion, but just about the club head motion. Relax your arms and the wrist so that you don't manipulate the club motion. The club will move because of its inertia. Okay, all you do is throw both ways. Here. In the backswing, throw the club, then automatically you go enough. Don't try to go to a certain position, but throw the head both ways. In the backswing, throw, let it go, throw, let it go. And they use the legs so that you can have a comfortable motion. Backswing is slowing down. You see, this is always what's happening. You are using your muscles too much. That's why you get tired quickly. Again, if the goal is to move the club head, when you relax, feel the motion. Because you are trying to move the club head nicely, and then you just use the necessary amount of muscle force here, instead of unnecessarily putting a lot of effort. The swing motion should be really easy, more than anything. With easy motion, but still have enough club head speed. Relax here, in the wrist and the arms, so that you can really feel the motion of the club head. That's good. That's good. Keep swinging. Swing using the shoulder wind up, throw, wind up, throw, wind up, throw. Instead of using the arms, that motion is a lot more consistent. Okay, so let's keep that way. Let me record this. So that means that you have to relax your wrist, arms, and then feel the motion of the club head more. Okay, ready, go, repeat the swing. Easy on the wrist and the arms. Feel the motion of the club head. Yes. Yes. Use the body and turn. Let it go, let it go.
Sorry.
Oh, here. So repeat the swing. Easy on the wrist and the arms. Feel the motion of the club head. Yes. Yes. Use the body and turn. Let it go, let it go. Still is a slight outward, but you see. You see how consistent your swing is.
Can I see the last one too? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I see that.
But here, because you relaxed your wrist and arms a little bit,
Yeah.
then you really let the club head go around. You see, even the backswing is fairly big, but it's moving along the same line. That means it's staying close to the swing plane. So all you need is just reverse the direction. This is very different here.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, because you relaxed here, you don't try to force the club motion, but you let the club head go around. This is the idea. Again, oh, this is good. So swing back and forth, relax your wrist and the arms. The worst case scenario is you use your muscles and then try to manipulate, and then your club speed is not that high. When you use your muscles a lot, actually it slows down the club head. You have to let the club head go nicely. You know, sometimes people, you may even experience this, but when you swing really easy, the ball goes a lot farther.
Yeah.
Because the club head speed is actually higher with that. You're letting the club go instead of trying to.
Yeah, when I get tired, I actually hit it farther.
Yes. Yeah. Because you're not manipulating the club. So, okay. Ready, go, continue swing. Easy motion swing. As you swing, try to use the legs a little bit. Okay. Yeah, now the motion is a lot smoother. And even the transition, you are not forcing, so it's a lot smoother. So continue swing. Easy motion swing. As you swing, try to use the legs a little bit. Okay. You see the size of the backswing here. Let it go. Let it go. And still, you need to work on the lower body, but let's not do that this time here. But you see, as you repeat the swing, particularly when you relax your wrist and arms a little bit, and then feel the motion of the club head, then the goal is to have a continuous and a consistent club head motion. Yeah. So now you will be shocked here. If you look at your initial swing and then this type of swing pattern here. Again, this is the last one here. See how you are swinging.
It looks good.
Letting it go. Letting it go. Now.
I was like,
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah, the backswing especially didn't come
You
on.
go here and then try to come this way. Again. Look at this. So the thing is, what you need to practice a lot. What you practice a lot is, during the backswing, have a reasonably fast backswing, and then again relax here, and then use the momentum of the club, let it go all the way here, okay? And then instead of going flat here, throw this, and then let it go and all the way here, and then from there, swing.
I think I have to remember mostly to relax and throw at the beginning. That's my.
And then relax your wrist and arms. When you have a big muscles here, you want to use the muscles, but actually, it will cause a lot of trouble in terms of the motion of the club.
Still hard.
So again, you did this. The backswing should be faster, a lot faster than that. So keep that, get that feel, and then again do your regular swing. Make sure you have a faster backswing. Let the club head go. It went a bit flatter, so let it go all the way here. So one simple motion. Yeah, but at the top you have to slow this down nicely. Instead of go and then here, then the club head goes. It's unstable here. So boom, and then slow down, and then let it go. You have to have a good time at the top. So when you have a repeated swing, at the end, you're slowing down this and then start. But when you do regular swing, you have to wait. You have to give more time.
So, okay.
In the backswing, you do this here. Instead, throw. So for the moment, again, did this. It's not a good idea to go to your regular swing. You have to practice the continuous swing a lot. And then when you have a continuous swing and then you have a really good pattern here, then the next thing you want to do is from here, throw the club here and then bring it back and swing. This is called the stage 3.
Okay.
So it's called the trigger motion. Initially throw this way and then bring it back. So let's do a stage 3. This is a stage 3 of two-step swing drills. But no, instead of using the arms, throw. It's too much. About this high. Still, it's coming from your arm action here. It's important to use the body here and then throw. So throw nicely here and then bring it back. It's always when you throw, the key is the club head motion. So when you have a faster backswing, automatically it solves the downswing problem. But when the backswing is slow, then you always do this. Oh, the backswing should be faster. That was better, but you rushed. You tried to put too much effort in the downswing. You have to actually have a good effort in the backswing. So using the trigger, you should be able to have an active backswing by using the trigger. So the purpose of the trigger is to give you active backswing.
I felt it.
And then in the backswing, as you have backswing, you have to push the ground with the right leg. So stand on the right leg. No, you went this way here. That's why you're going this way. In the backswing, stand and then go to a reverse view posture here. You have to stand on the right side. So again, using the trigger, have active backswing.
Is that the same right motion?
So let's just simplify this. Again, your goal is to turn about the spine axis and then swing the arms and club around the axis, right? So, this is what you need. Try to create that motion. Again, axial rotation about the spine axis. So using the trigger, you have to have active backswing, but everything should be turning about the spine axis. No, not this one here, this here, about this axis. No, you're going like this, here. No, you have to go that way in the backswing.
Oh, yeah, just trying to feel out the...
Remember, in this triangular space here, go here. When you go to the backswing, you have to shift the pelvis to the right and then turn and then create this reverse pivot posture. On the way down, shift it this way and then create reverse pivot posture. And then let it go. Okay? Stand on the right side. And then basically at the end of the backswing, if your body is leaning this way here, then naturally you'll go out here. In order to maintain this plane here, you have to go here. No, the left shoulder is too high.
Oh, you
Yeah, you have to go there, and then this should be here.
This.
Yes. Then you can bring it this way. But if your right elbow comes out and this goes this way here, your left shoulder high, from here, naturally you will go out like this. Okay? So again, when you go to the top position, it's not about body motion. Let the club go all the way. With that, you have to find the right posture. Using the trigger. That's better. Although you still did this.
No. Okay.
Again. So use the club motion to adjust everything. All the way out here. Still go and turn this way. You have to have an absolute sense of where your axis is. If you want to swing this way, here's the axis here. But you are using this axis here. Turn it this way, that's why it's going outward. Because go up here and then you try to go this way here, with that axis turns this way, and then you're swinging this way. Instead, go here and then maintain this axis so that you can turn this way. Again, that can be done by using the club head motion here. Forget about body motion. If you just pay attention to club head motion, if the club head goes here, comes this way all the way, and then reverse the direction. If you move the club head along the plane, the body has to follow that. It will adjust automatically and give you that motion. Your goal is to move the club head along this plane here. You have to move the club head along the plane you're imaging. Okay? Instead of the body takes over here. Move the club head along the plane you have there. That's better. Yes. That's better. So you are moving the club head along the plane you pre-planned, right?
Here.
Yeah, you have to move it along the plane. Slightly that way. Because your body, go up here, your body is going this way here. Instead, here, turn this way. This time the backswing is a bit short. But that's good. Now you start paying attention to club head motion. So no matter what you do, still the goal is to move the club head along the plane you want to generate. If the body motion takes over, always go that way. Either you have block shots or bad low hook. Okay? So your goal is to move this along this plane here. Here's the plane, this way, in the backswing along that plane, and also on the way down along that plane. Particularly on this side, you have to keep to this position, go to this position, instead of...
Okay, because that's...
When you do that, then always goes up here. you have to bring it to this position here. This is bad here. A lot of people doing this. You have bad examples on the TV or whatever. You're now going to this position. Rather, you're going to this position. And then turn this way. So your goal is, particularly here, you have to have this motion. This motion, bring it back, and then this motion again. Okay? You have to guide the motion here, and then hit the ball, and then keep going that way. Instead of, this is the image you have to throw away. So again, relax your wrist and arms. Your goal is to move the club head along the pre-planned path. And then give more time at the top here. So let the club head go all the way here. Faster, a bit faster backswing. When you have a bit faster backswing, it will be always easier. Yes. So that's stage 3 of the two-step swing drills. And then so it's getting better. And then make sure here on this side, your impact is here, and then turn this way instead of. This is bad. This is bad because this will promote lowering here, and also it's a severely outward plane here. So you have to turn, hit the ball and then turn this way. Let it go this way. So initially we practiced with one arm here. When you swing, instead of going here and then try to flip here, you have to turn this way. Keep the hands reasonably close to the body here. Then you will be able to turn this way. Okay? So let it go, turn this way here. Instead of going to this position here. So again, the main thing is moving the club head along the plane you want. Relax the wrist and the arms, and turn the body both ways. Turn the body, even the pelvis. Instead of just using the arms, turn the body. Here, if you here, imagine this. You maintain the club in front of your body. But if you turn the pelvis, club is here. Turn the pelvis, the club is here. You can have enough range of motion. So the trigger motion is not coming from the arm motion here. Turn the body, turn the body. Okay? Turning the body is the key, so that you can eliminate the arm motion. So using that, have active backswing, and throw the club. Throw the club and then let it go. Okay, that's better connected. So both ways you are throwing the club head and let it go all the way. And that motion should be rhythmic here. So here. Yes. And then also on the way down, make sure you go this way here. Turn this way instead of. Oh. So keep it fast enough, but again, turn the body. This time rushed from the backswing to downswing, rushed, so your body moved that way. You give enough time in the backswing. Yes. So in the backswing, when you give enough time, the club keeps going this way, and then you will be able to turn the body more this way. But if you don't have enough turn, what happens is you go this way. As long as you have enough shoulder turn, you have less of that, okay? So give active shoulder turn. Oh, this time. You know that the club going this way. Again, in the backswing, you throw the club so that let it go all the way here. Have this motion here in the downswing. Try to move this way. Move this way. That's better, a bit better. Slightly outward, but so you can change this if you really intend to do. You have to be aware of what you're doing more than anything. If you don't know what you're doing, you cannot fix. You cannot change. And particularly in the downswing, your end posture is this one here at impact. So hands are still slightly leading and hitting this way instead of going this way. This is bad image. So go here. If you try to move the club this way here, then the hands cannot go too far out here. So you have to turn this way. Let the club head go around your body. Yeah. So let it go around your body. Let it go around your body instead of. Okay. If you change this one, the overall everything will change. So again, turn the body. Using the body turn, you are doing the trigger and then active backswing. And then pay attention to the club motion in the backswing. Go all the way. Go all the way and then more turn this way instead of go and then try to bring the right shoulder down. Okay, just a turn around. Slightly this way.
No. Is it getting better?
Yeah, but the backswing was really good on the downswing still. So backswing really have active backswing. When you have active backswing, then have enough backswing motion, then you have less of that. Again. Still going outward. So you go here and then always your first motion is going this way here, but instead in the backswing your goal is to give enough wind up, more wind up instead of worrying about the downswing.
And just let it go.
Just go all the way here, turn all the way, and from there in one action throw instead of go here and then try to flip this here. That's better, that's better. So again, that motion is simply about the axis, right? That's better. That's better. That way you can throw the club. Yes. So your goal for next couple of weeks is to use the continuous motion, with the relaxed wrist and arms. Remember that motion, continuous motion, that feel what it's like to let the clavicle go. And then use this stage 3, and even here, relax the wrist, and then throw the club all the way, and then let it go.
Okay, I think the last 3 I did, I realized.
Yeah. It's a lot better.
I think it's my head was the rest helped a lot.
So again, what you need to worry about in the backswing is just keeping enough wind up about the axis here. Good wind up from here in one action throw instead of goes high here, then coming this way. Just all you worry about in the backswing is just to turn enough and then reverse the direction and let it go. Yes. Yes. Let me record this. And once you see what you're doing, then it'll be a lot better. So, ready, stage 3, go. So this is a bit slow. So if you increase the speed, then you will see, particularly when you have a faster backswing, this will give enough club motion. So you don't have to worry about this. But at least here, you will see, in terms of shape. Oh.
Oh yeah. This is good. Thank you.
So watch the video again and again.
Okay.
I'll post it to YouTube.
Okay.
Watch again and again, and then make sure what I said and what you did. But basically, if you follow what I said, then it should have changed quite a bit, right?
Connect it back in one month. Okay.
Since you're local, so and then once you get rid of this urge here, and go up and then here, this will change your game completely.
Okay.
Currently, when you try to do this, low here, and then try to do this,
Same with the irons, do it all my clothes. Okay.
then you will have a severely outward swing plane. Then that gives you either block shots or low hook here. Yeah. So even though the impact may be good, but the ball goes to the right,
Okay.
or when you try to bring the ball this way, then it gives you low hook.
This is the rope that you just get from the depot?
No, this is yours.
Oh, that's.
And also, here's a souvenir. Where did I put it? Maybe over there. This is a ball mark. This is a ball mark with the TW logo. So in the backswing, your right arm position here. If this is going low here, always you have the same problem. So this has to go. It stays in front of your chest here. One thing. So from here, if you keep your left hand underneath your elbow, and then let the arm go up here without going below the hand position.
Keep it, okay.
Yeah. That way. So from here, let it go here. That your hand will, this will more or less horizontal, and then it will stay in front of your chest. So turn the shoulder enough. So again, so from here, let it go, and then flip this supination. Supination here, and then it will be more horizontal here, and then it just stays in front of your chest here. With the supinated position, the club goes that way. It'll be easier.
Okay.
But if your elbow goes below that line, and then lift here, then you will have a crossover here. Yes, so the elbow goes to this position. Okay, so in the end, the elbow will be almost horizontal here. Yep, almost horizontal. So that's the thing. But again, use the continuous motion, continuous swing a lot.
So we get the back.
So that way you can have a better feel of how your club head should move. Okay, and from there, and then stage 3, and then you can swing. You must have a good image of the plane you want to stick to, and move the club head along that plane. If your club head is not moving along that plane, you have to adjust to something. You have to know which one causes that trouble. Particularly in your case, it's this motion. So go up here and then just to bring it down this way. And then bring it this way. Go wind up and then bring this way. Then the hand will come more this way and then turn here instead of.
Okay.
Don't ever image this here. Rather, it's here. This is the impact position. And then let it go. All right. So.